Hello and welcome to Chard Creates, something I've been thinking about and planning for a little while now, which is I'm going to, over the course of however long it takes, develop a game right before your eyes, because I had a look around YouTube and other places, and there's lots of like little tutorials and stuff about making games, but there's nothing that sort of shows you the whole process. So from, well, a blank desktop to hopefully a reasonable sized game. So just to kick things off in this first bit, we're going to be doing some planning, and I've already sort of planned out a bit like what programs and stuff I'm going to use, because, well, they're all programs I sort of already know how to use. And what I'm doing is, to do all the coding and the debugging, I'll be using Visual Studio 2010 because I have it, and also people can get it if they're students, because Microsoft do DreamSpark, which is quite good because they give you a lot of software for while you're a student, pretty much. So I got Visual Studio from them, which is really good, and because I'm at university learning how to do games development, I'm being taught a lot of C++, so I'm going to be using that with Allegro, which is an engine that I should really know more about before I start recording, but it's pretty good and it does everything that I need it to do. Well, it does everything I will want it to do. So that's what I'm going to be using to do the coding. To do all the videos and arty stuff, I'm going to be using GIMP, and actually probably Microsoft Paint, because it's going to be sort of quite 8-bitty sort of stuff, because I'm not an artist. I want to be a programmer, so... But I'm alright, I'll manage it. I'll get some, hopefully some semi-nice looking stuff out of that. And so all the flowcharts and the classes and stuff, I'll be using Glyphy, which is web-based, because I haven't really used that before, but it looked like it would get the job done. And if it works, maybe I'll use it more often, because I've tried a few bits of software to do flowcharts, because I don't really like doing it on Word, as I know a lot of people do it on Word, but I don't like it, so I'm trying new things. And to do all stuff like the text documents and stuff, I'll be using Notepad++, because, well, Notepad++ is really good because it means I can save files into programming languages, which does also mean that, and I can obviously have the text documents and stuff, which I have a few open here, so I can do all sorts of stuff with this. Like if I need to edit a little bit of source code quickly, I can do it in here instead of Visual Studio. And if I want to refer to other bits of programming that I have got on my PC, I can look at them in this, rather than open them in Visual Studio as well, so that I don't get massively confused, because that's liable to happen a bit. And to record all this, I'm using Open Broadcaster software, which I believe people use to do live streaming and stuff, but I'm just using it so I've got the file and it mixes all the audio and stuff for me, because I could record it separately, but why do that when you can just get it all done in one program? But yeah, so through this I'm planning on showing you most everything of what I do for this, but I may edit some of it, like probably the drawing, the visuals and stuff. I'll speed up a bit, because that may be boring, seeing me sort of struggling to draw, which might not actually be all that fun for people to watch. But I'm not trying to do this like a tutorial. It's more like a really in-depth development diary. And I would quite like people watching to throw in ideas for stuff that they think would make the game better, and any artists who pity me because of how terrible I know the art will end up being because I'm doing it all. If you want to just throw me stuff that's relevant, maybe at the end of an episode I'll have like a list of art assets that I would like, and if you want to do any of them, feel free. If you don't, I will get round to it after all the core mechanics and stuff are working. And yeah, that's pretty much it for terms of that sort of preliminary. These are the things I'm using, things I'm gonna do. But yeah, so the basic outline of the story is that pirates have captured a young ninja because love ninjas, love pirates. Normally pirates never come out on top, so it's a nice way to have them start on top, and then the ninja's gonna be trying to escape. And depending on how nice I'm feeling, whether or not he gets out or not. But so basically he's been captured, and the elders insist on him escaping alone, as sort of like a rite of passage kind of thing. So the player will have to escape the boat or other stronghold, depending on sort of how I feel. I may at some point, maybe you escape the boat and then sort of get to the deck, and then you get captured and have to escape from like a fort or something. But yeah, actually playing a lot of Black Flag has helped me have more ideas for the pirate side of things, which is quite fun. But I'm not going to make them all assassins. But well, who knows? So yeah, if you have anything that'll make the story better, please do let me know.